Hi succulents fans, welcome to my channel, The Way to Succulents. I'm Wei. As always, I would love to share my way of being succulents with you. Come and join me to make a succulent dog.
Hi! Step 1 is I need to prepare enough plants for my project. Yesterday I went to buy loads of hung and chicks. Hung and chicks in Latin name is simple wavium, which means live forever. But majority of the succulents, they are actually living forever. The advantage about hung and chicks, they are hardy one. They can survive really cold temperature. Like in the US, it can survive the winter like June 3. But it's on the condition actually it is covered by snow. Actually the snow composes a good protection. So underneath the snow, the ground temperature is not as low as the air temperature. That's the secret. Another advantage about hung and chicks is when the mother plant bloom, it will give you loads of babies. For example, this one, it hasn't bloomed. It gives us a lot of offsites already. If you grow them outdoor, the good thing is they will be pollinated by the bees or hummingbirds. Oh, it was so gorgeous the other day when I was working in my greenhouse. And there was a hummingbird happened to fly in. But, you know, it's a house. So it's kind of stuck there. I have to use the flower to attract it and then lead her all the way out of the greenhouse. Otherwise, I think if you just keep flying, it will get so exhausted. I will prepare a lot of hung and chicks because my project is not small. It's quite a big one. But I will always leave the mother plant. I wouldn't put the mother plant on my project as the mother plant would be the first one bloom. And after it bloomed, the mother died out. And, you know, it doesn't look good. Like I said, if you plant it outdoor, it will be pollinated. Don't pull the flower stalk off. Don't cut it and leave it alone, and the seeds, let the seeds just fall into the soil itself, and the next year you will get loads of beautiful new growth. That is amazing about hung and chicks. And talk about hung and chicks, I have a new tap to show you. That's one of my favorite hung and chicks right now. Look at this guy here. The shape of each foliage, of each leaf, is like a tubular, and it's kind of like the augury ear, but it's the hung and chick augury ear. It's called the simple wavium oddity. It's a cultivar succulents, but you know it belongs to the hung and the chick family, so it is hardy. I can also plant it outside. Not like the regular hung and chicks, the oddity actually wouldn't come up with flower every 2 or 3 years. But it does give you a lot of offside even if it doesn't bloom. I love it. Actually, I did make a video about it. If you are interested about it, go and check my video. I share loads of different types of succulents, their habitats, how to take care of them. Hopefully what I'm sharing is helpful to you. My friend asked me last May, why you like succulents? Why you like succulents, my succulents fans? What happened to me is I came to the US right before COVID. And then it's my first year. I got married here, and then I was kind of exploring to see what I should do for my life. What should I work? I did some designing, make a beautiful dress. This is not the one I made, but something actually as pretty as this one. I can say that. And I also enjoy like painting. I did a mural. It's not only one. I did several mural wall painting. And it turned out to be really cool too. These things didn't really got me. It was not until like I started to collect succulents. They really got me. They got all my passion, my time, my energy. And let me see why. First is look at how adorable they are. They just reduce your pressure. Whatever you feel bad when you look at them, you just don't feel bad anymore. So it's really a great plant for anti-depression. That's I think the main reason for me. I was not depressed, but I was kind of like struggling about what should I do for my life? What's my direction? I kind of lucked out because I found the succulent. And it's just because they are so attractive. Another reason I love it is also because
they are carefree or easy taking plants, not like others you need to water them quite often. In August, my husband and I we had a road trip for a month. Before I left, I did water them, and when we came back, they still look fabulous. Some of them, the leaves were soft. It's because they are now the summer dormant. It's their growing season. They need water, but they were still alive. And some of the summer dormant ones, they were still in really good shape. Talk about watering. You may say, when do I water them? First, you need to know which is summer dormant, which is winter dormant. During the dormant time, please reduce the amount and the frequency of watering. And during the growing season, you need to water them actually more often and give them some fertilizers. I made a video, 3 videos actually, about how to make organic fertilizers. It's really helpful to help your succulents grow happy and healthy. Because succulents don't require a lot of work or time, that's the reason I love them. But you see, I'm working on these hang and chicks now. I'm getting rid of the dead leaves at the bottom because they would be the place for the mealybugs to hide in. So I can save time to make some projects. For example, my Big M project. It's a gift to my parents-in-law for their 48th wedding anniversary because our family name is M. That's why it's Big M. But if I turn it upside down, it's W for Wade, which is happen to be my name. I love make arrangements such as a Christmas tree, wedding, a bouquet, all the things. Time flies. Christmas is coming in a few months. I will make loads of beautiful Christmas decoration arrangements as gifts. If you are interested, please let me know. If you want to make yourselves or want to learn and make together with me, that's possible too. I live in Wisconsin though. Actually, just because we love succulents so much, we bought a piece of land and I will build a greenhouse on it. So that will be the place. For the yard, the garden part, I will design the succulent landscape because what I'm learning at school, landscape designing right now. You may say, wait, how long it will take to make a project? It depends on how big the project it is. But for me, I enjoy the whole process. For example, this one. The night before, I couldn't sleep. I woke up at 2:30 a.m. and I was saying like, what should I do? So I went downstairs and I started to clean these succulents. I just love the idea about concentrating on something. Nowadays, we spend too much time on cell phone. I still remember years ago when I was in elementary school, I read an article about cultivating flower and plants. My teacher told us to write a comment afterward. My comment was, what a great joy and wonderful exercise to carry the planters in and out, especially during rainy season in June and July. And because of it, I won a writing prize. Wow, after a good 6 hours, finally they are sorted out and sitting in the basket. For these leaves, I would compost them. And now these babies would sit in the basket for maybe another 24 hours because I need to get them fully calloused. And then I can plant it, otherwise it will cause a rotten problem or I may just injure them. Ta-da! Finally, you see, my beautiful dog, I call him Mango, is here. I'll put soil and moss into the body of Mango. Most of the time I would only use moss, but this time I want to put soil and moss together into the body, so it would compose a really healthy environment for the succulents to grow. You may say, what's the ratio? 1/3 of the soil and then 2/3 of the moss. That's what I would put in. I will put some water. I like the art because I live next to the river, so I can just use Mother Nature river water to mix the moss and the soil together. Like in some of my videos, I share about using rainwater and snow water to water succulents. After a good 3 hours, the soil and moss are together, and then I will just mix them and let them sit for another 24 hours. I'm very excited about what's going on. See you tomorrow!